Good evening. There's technical foibles, as you might imagine, or what what I thought might be technical foibles. Who knows? We'll see what's going on. There was some dodgy graphical stuff. Yeah, I know my shit going on, but I think it's fine now. Are the famous last words of anyone? I think it's fine now. So, we're going to check the audio levels. Seems fine. The game audio is a bit quiet at the moment, so there's no way of knowing. As you can tell from the title, and as I said in previous streams, we're checking out the DLC, which came out yesterday. I'm a little bleary, I'll be honest with you. Sleep's been a bit wonky, but we said we'd check it out, so I wanted to make good on the promise I made to no one. So that's what we're doing. As you can see, it's a completely separate thing. It's a separate mode, because I was a bit worried thinking about the last session where I got, in no uncertain terms, nailed to the wall. I thought that perhaps our crew would not be in the best position to tackle this. Turns out it doesn't matter. It's completely separate. You don't bring anyone from your campaign into this. So you don't get the advantage from that if you're good at the game, or the disadvantage if you're like me. So, let's have a look what it is all about. Look at these guys on the left there. Are they it's hard to tell what's a puppet and what's real.
Wait. For now, carnage calls.
Good lord. Well, this is a thing, isn't it? Huh. Interesting. Just curious about the sort of lore implications. All this, I guess, it is, as it sounds, a circus turned up, and everyone here is so degenerate that they rolled right up. In terms of the actual game, in case you don't know, this is a sort of multiplayer PvP addition to the game.
On this list, blood and courage are the only means to ascension.
Nice to hear some new voice lines from old narrator man. I should find out that guy's actual name, because he deserves the credit, really. Not that me saying that he's a great deal of credit, but whatever. 3 tiers represent the number of steps. You will gain steps with each victory and lose them with each defeat. Okay. Makes sense, yeah. So 4 victories, you move up from novice 3, which is what we currently are. And honestly, that feels flattering to be even called a novice, considering some of our past performances, shall we say. So that's cool. The prize box.
Claim your spoils. They are hard earned, and the previous owner will not miss them.
Prestige. Additional trinkets and stuff for the banner. That's cosmetic, really. It's like your badge or whatever. There's many equivalents in multiplayer games. Killing your opponents, finishing matches. Winning a match earns more prestige than losing, but you do earn some from losing, by the sounds of it then. So let's go on a massive losing streak. No, that's not what I'm getting at. But that's good that it's not a full... because that could be disheartening, if you're me. Oh cool, and it actually shows you the trinkets on offer. Gladiator mask for the leper. Jagged chopper. Very nice. So yeah, they mentioned the banner.
Violence and vanity. Debased lovers locked in an eternal embrace.
Yes. That's what I was going to say. So you earn... oh, okay, hang on. Included by caretaker goals and achievements in the single-player campaign. Oh, okay, so there is some crossover. Just not your characters. You can still unlock things. That's cool. So, yeah, basic crest we've got. And then you unlock them at different prestige levels. Oh, cool. We get that just for having the Crimson Court DLC. And that for having slain a boss. And that for having the other DLC, The Colour of Madness. Oh, nice. I quite like that one for how sort of shitty and torn up it is. I suppose that's perhaps applicable to us. Oh wow, you can really go in depth with it. Even change the pole. The headpiece. Oh, the bird. You can have a bird headpiece. That's cool. What even? Oh my Jesus Christ! Oh yeah. All the bells and whistles. Probably actual bells and whistles. Let's go with that. That's kind of grisly and weird. What isn't grisly and weird in this game? But you know. Oh, defeat the brick. We haven't come across him in the time I've been streaming. That's an achievement from my prior campaign I did before, ages ago. Oh well, fuck it. I'll have that since that's seemingly an achievement I got once. I can barely remember now. Oh, lovely. You can have all the mosquitoes around it. No, I don't think so. Here we go. Bird head, wolf shoulders, vials of blood, and a tattered old flag. That seems good to me.
A new coat of arms for a most deserving champion.
I wouldn't go that far. But that's nice. I like silly customization shit like that. So, what's the difference between these two? Find a match, issue challenges. So, presumably, like the equivalent of a quick match, and then more specific.
Seek out your rivals and greet them with an iron glove.
So, yeah. Oh, wow. And here are just straight up my friends list. Okay, well, I didn't expect that to... oh, dear. Well, ignore that. Moving swiftly on, I didn't expect that to happen. Oh wow, what the hell? So we start with a whole bunch of shit. That's mad. Holy crap, look at this. Wow. That's pretty cool. So they do give you a fighting chance, then. Well, maybe we should just find out and see if that's true or not.
Do not be hasty in the assemblage of your contestants. Victory and defeat can be decided here.
Okay. Yep, all the boys and the girls. Not the DLC. Like, obviously our mod people aren't going to be here. Oh no, the DLC, but yeah, there's the Musketeer. I was getting confused. Yeah, so all the base game ones and the official DLC, chaps and chapettes. Cool, good to know. Wow, and then there's all this to take account of, and yeah, this is involved. We're gonna make some real mistakes here. A new artwork, this is nice. Characterful. Some of them seem a bit disproportionate in size. I never... Like, is he standing on something at the back there, or is he just huge? It's like Hulk. I'm talking... Oh, I keep forgetting the cursor isn't shown. I'm talking about the man-at-arms at the top left there. I feel like they got to be standing on something, otherwise Dima in the centre there is... It's like on stilts or some shit. Cool. That's nice. So, I guess we should pick some people. Yeah, well, we'll take Leper. So, you're sort of given a preset of these, it seems. No, we've not got the expanded colours either from the mod. That's to be expected, I suppose. We'll go with that. I quite like that. Colombelles. Is that his name? Colombelles? Colombelles. Alright. What's that? What does that do? Ooh, oh, I see. That's the... So we're here at Novice 3. Maybe I should, because I've mentioned it a few times now about not having the cursor up. Maybe I should actually just change that so that appears. Can I do that while I'm live? Let's find out. This could go terribly wrong, couldn't it? Fiddling with settings live. Probably not a good idea, is it? No, definitely not. Can't even find it now. Thought it was here. Cursor. Show the cursor. That's a... Oh dear. Sorry about this. It's really probably not worth it at this point, is it? No, fuck it. This is something we should do. You know, outside of stuff. Also, I can't find it, so you know. Yep, fuck it. Sorry about that. Faffing and pissing around. Paffing and fissing. Right. So, what is... character clock. Yes, that's a good way to sort them. So... Hold on a minute. Ringmaster. Sounds like a new character. That's interesting. Or does that just mean anyone can use it? Find out, I suppose. I suppose, yeah, that's what it means, I guess. So, everyone is a ringmaster. Is that what it's saying? I don't know. Never mind. Anyway, that's a straight up good thing to have on. There's literally no downside to that. Death blow resist. If we want to make Columbus an absolute tank, which I think is probably a good idea, we could go with that. Monkey's paw. How appropriate. His damage is usually pretty crazy unless he's sort of debuffed. So maybe... yeah, we'll go with that then. Make him a tank. So, yeah, 60 health roughly, 20% defense, which is great. Damage about 24. Yeah, nice, cool. Decent, decent. And we have all the moves unlocked. So let's not make the mistake of not having them equipped. That's a straight up buff. That might plus 15% damage taken, but if he's a tank, then you know. But it does lower his dodge as well. I wonder if that's worth it. Clear corpses. That could also be useful. Yeah, we'll... Oh, and in fact that is also a buff. It increases his accuracy. Well, that seems like the clear winner there then. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure I've made a terrible mistake. But you know... Right, well let's bring him along then. Oh, this is confusing now. Wait, which is first position? Is it there or is it there? I guess it's there. It's where it normally is, yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I got confused about that. It's probably not at all a thing to be confused about. Moving on. Who else is good? Who else is good? It's weird having so much choice from them. Resent. I quite like that as a name. Resent. Don't know what the hell it means, but you know. Cool. We'll bring him along. Yeah, so just because this is player v player, now we have the unique opportunity of dealing stress damage to someone. That's interesting. Less stress taken. But what? Hang on. Yeah, but on that note, which of our attacks would even deal stress? I suppose none of them. Just general damage dealing. We'll find out, but I imagine general damage dealing will be how that happens. The stun skill, he does have a skill for stunning. He also has a blight, which I think I use more often overall. Less blight resist though. What is his blight resist like then? So if we put that there. Oh, hang on, we should get rid of it first. Idiot, put it back. Fuck. God damn it. Wait, what the fuck was that? Why is that there now? Oh, I didn't want to swap. Can you just unequip it? There is a button for that. Don't know what I'm doing here. No, just... There it is, isn't it? Unequip all trinket. Oh, whoa, no. Chill out. Okay. Just wanted to see this. Blight resistance 100. Well... Damn. Oh, that's from that. I see. That makes sense. So, if we did want to give him this creepy finger thing, this rotting trophy, what does that look? 40% blight resistance. He's got a heal, but a self-heal, which is pretty good. I don't know, really. I think that might be more hindrance than help. Yeah, I'm gonna go away from that. Pit Fighter's Helm, that's straight upgrades, there's no downside to that. Sanity's Bane. Jesus, these are all like metal album names. They really are, actually. Well, except maybe Exotic Snuff. But I'm not sure you'd be allowed to call an album that. Certainly not a film. Anyway, moving on. Damage against the afflicted. Retitiarius net. It's a big net. It's basically that. More damage, more accuracy. Seems like a net gain. I'm probably overthinking this. Or maybe I'm underthinking it. Sounds like something someone who overthinks things would say. Okay, well the next one we don't have to think about very much. Healer. Best healer. Definitely bring them along. Green. Greeny green. And I did see one of these, which is a straight up, yep, 35% healing skills. Makes sense. Makes total sense. Do we have something to, that's not bad, actually. I'm thinking of just like upping her defense and health as much as possible. I might have used all those kind of trinkets on our tank guy. Or just like dodge or something. Higher dodge would be good. That's not bad. I mean, it does require them to get fucked, essentially. But it means they might hang in there. I don't know about that. Stress relief skills. Who do we need to hang on more than the healer? You know? If there's one person you want to keep, that's okay. Means they heal themselves more as well. But that's still all only in one turn, isn't it? I think we'll try this. Spooky Onk, if that's how you say it. Mortmain. Can check her name. Mortmain. Okay. Maybe we'll rename them after they all die in the first round. What happens if they die? Can you eventually deplete all of them and then you're just fucked? I imagine they replace them probably. Somebody new of the same class. And I was thinking Houndmaster is always good. Houndmaster or Jester. We'll go with Houndmaster because we're not entirely sure how stress works right now. Tornable. Didn't we get someone called that in our main campaign? I think we did. Increased accuracy. Which is good. Damage and accuracy. Well, yeah. Again, a straight net gain. Huh? Crushed hemlock. On melee attack... Oh, wow. So all your attacks get a chance to blight. That's crazy good. That should... Hang on though, on melee attacks, the dog does not count as melee, if I recall. No, he doesn't. So it'd only be if he's hitting... Yeah. But we do have... Maybe if we gave that to him, because he's all about the melee, I believe. Melee, 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 heal. And then, so we lose some of the HP, but he's already pretty high on that. And then, yeah, the thing is he doesn't have a blight skill, does he? So he's not getting that benefit, but I don't know, we'll try it out. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one honestly, but we'll give it a go. Like I say, there's a brand new mode, never played this before. Gonna take some knocks before we get things right. Probably a lot of knocks, you know. So, damage and accuracy, and then it's 10 damage, inflicted, melee skills, go away antivirus, fuck off, thank you, less stress taken, yeah, that's not bad, that's an all-round decent. Wasn't one of these a stun skill increase? Yes. Brass knuckles. Didn't sound like a bad idea. And so, yeah, no, 20% damage, so feels like they're going to be heavy hitters, which is good. So we want that. We want the self-heal. I think that's looking like our best bet. Except he can't use that from third position. So, but he can use all his from third position, and then if he transforms, he sort of move forward. I think. Okay, that can work. We just slight rearrange. Cool. I think we've got our team. Yes, without further ado, let's make an utter fool of ourselves.
The rabble thrills to the spilling of blood.
In the circus, your heroes can act in any order. Yes, I remember reading that. That was... Oh, here we go.
The advantage is yours.
Let's squander it.
Unsheathe your blades.
Unlike in the single player campaign, you choose the order in which your heroes act. Click and hold on a hero to activate them. Right, okay. Yes. Click and hold. Cool. And they seem to have got a buff from not going first, so I guess that balances it out. Well, cool. We'd definitely go with him first then, won't we? And try an all-round.
The ground quakes.
This is cool. Interesting. Oh, he's singling him out. Take turns. Each hero may only act once per round, of course. The mark to the right of a hero's health bar indicates that they've not yet acted. Oh, okay, yeah, the little light. New round begins. Yep, cool, makes sense. So let's go next with you. Let's try some blight. Yeah, dodged it. Their highwayman is not looking too hot
Such
though.
a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
In the ring, you have a limited amount of time to act. This is represented by the torch at the top of the screen. If you take too long to act, the torch will begin burning down rapidly. If it burns out, you pass your turn and lose, and your opponent gets pissed off with you, I imagine. This will happen in a real match, but for this tutorial, the timer is paused. Oh, so is this even a real person? I don't think it is. It's yeah, they're tutorializing us. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Healer should probably go last. Let's just do some straight up damage. Very nice. And there's the blight. There's the blight from a normal melee attack. That's a crazy good trinket to have. Shit. Oh dear. I wonder if people watching noticed that error before I have just noticed it now. We did not equip her with the group heal. That was... Whew, that's one heck of a fucking blunder, to say the least. Hopefully if this is just tutorial we can... there might be a downtime in between that we can switch to. If we survive this, we might fail the tutorial. You never know. It's always possible. Let's go with you first, I think. Try and stun. Wait, what's going on? 3, yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't click it for some reason. Good. That stops him causing trouble. Yeah, this is definitely a computer, because marking 2 people for death doesn't make any sense. Or makes less sense. It seems like something a more lenient computer player would be doing. And here I was getting all giddy and thinking this was a real person.
Masterfully executed.
Or that I was possibly doing well. Okay.
As
Dodged
life
it, but
ebbs, terrible
they're going down, I
vistas of
think.
emptiness reveal themselves.
Have to get used to the holding selection thing. I think there's a bit of a delay as well afterwards. Try giving him a whack. See if that takes him out. Oh, we can try giving him a whack as well. That's useful. Bring down his health.
Perched at the very precipice of
Good.
oblivion.
That's 3 of them at death's door. Unfortunately, as we know, as Campion displayed, if you're particularly lucky, or unlucky for us, you can just survive like 6 hits at death's door. Pretty rare though. Pretty rare. So, just to make sure they can't do anything while they're almost dying. there is something there that keeps deselecting or I'm not doing right. Sorry about that. I'll get to grips with it. No, do the same to me. Make do with the not ideal heal that we got. Now it's just the musketeer we need to get, but ideally, if some of these fuckers can die, then she'll be brought forward. I don't know if corpses are going to be a thing in this. It's a good question, actually. So let's single her out, get her at death's door as well. Oh no, not quite. And yeah, as I figured, the stress is just a kind of the usual gradual stress battle. I don't think there's any characters that have been adapted to now inflict stress, as it were. There we go.
The onslaught.
One down.
Destroy
Oh yeah,
them all.
corpses are a thing. I'm trying to think now, that might be completely a new feature, because you don't... When you lose your own heroes in the main game, they don't leave corpses. Or do they? Am I misremembering that? Maybe I've got it turned off or something. Who knows? Memory too bad to decide to figure.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Yeah, I was kind of mocking this as being a tutorial battle, but I'm going to feel really fucking stupid if I die now. If anyone dies, honestly, it's not a good omen for the future. Yeah, let's not die to the tutorial computer before we even get a chance to do anything else. Okay, and so that's useful now, knowing that he's got the clear corpse thing. Although it is gradually going anyway because it's got the blight. Although those guys have healed now from that, so let's get that back on them. That's smart. I don't remember that doing restoration. Since when was that a thing? Huh, have they changed that? Is that... I'm pretty sure that used to be just a straight heal, but... maybe.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Good, good. Oh god, these are fucking grisly, aren't they? These corpses of the heroes. I mean... yeah, it occurs to me that's a bit of a stupid sentence, really. It's almost redundant, isn't it? These corpses are a bit grim. Put some flowers in their hair, brighten them up. Like, what do you fucking expect?
A momentary abatement.
Oh good, I was going to say, we don't ideally want him stunned. Our big damage dealer. Yeah. Get him at death's door.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
And now they are all on the brink, which is a good place for them to be. Yeah, I don't mind you marking whoever you like, because hopefully you'll be dead before you get a chance to benefit from that. Okay, let's just try an all-round fuck you, I think, is probably a good idea.
Precision.
Perfect.
Power. A cacophony of bloodthirsty delight. Praise well earned. master is pleased. Trinkets and trophies are yours to claim.
But we did have these, so I'm guessing if you can lose them, that's why you start off with a whole bunch of them. If your people die with these trinkets, then they're lost, so you have to please the ringmaster, so to speak, to get more of them back. Interesting. Cool. And of course there's no Hamlet area downtime, is there? So it seems everyone will be healed as on coming back here, stress and health wise. I suppose so. Or maybe they won't, and maybe it's that like you're really meant to lose them at some point, like it's just a gradual, unavoidable depletion. Might be that. I'm noticing this as well, actually. Stun and daze. Daze is not something I recall being a thing. Use your words. That's curious. I wonder what that is, because they sound like the same thing, and in fact one of these trinkets, well, it didn't treat them as the same thing, but it said stun / daze. I think you put it on the Houndmaster, didn't we? Yeah. Well, Snuggles. So daze. That's curious. It doesn't have a resistance factor either on the description. I wonder what daze is then. Maybe just a lesser stun, but I mean a stun could be for... Stun is only 1 round, so what I don't know what you do less than that. Maybe it's more than that. Maybe we'll find out, I suppose. And so yeah, I guess you also don't really level them up, do you? The characters, I mean. Interesting. So thinking, now we know a bit more about how stress works, I'm not sure Mr. Jester, as much as I like him, is that useful of a character, with his main thing being stress relief. I could be wrong. It might be, it might change later on, but I mean, I suppose if someone has spec'd, their entire party with trinkets specifically to inflict more stress damage, then yes, he does definitely have a purpose there. But there's no way of knowing that. That's situational. Curious. As with any multiplayer thing online, you'll see certain strategies developed. As I say, this only came out yesterday, so I think everyone's going to be, or I'm hoping everyone is going to be finding their feet. No, maybe we'll have some people who've mastered it and going to push my shit in the next round, probably. Yes, I think that's quite likely. So was there another blight type thing? Minus blight resist. 60% blight. Yeah, I feel like 60 is probably where it's going to be at for a lot of the characters. That was where it was on the last go, tried to give that to. But then we can up it again with that. If that's what we want to do, if we don't have anything better. It almost feels... They've got 2 of them after all. Presumably you can't sell anything. Yeah, no, there's no currency in this. Maybe that might be an idea then. No, I'm not sure actually. Light skill chance, and then grand secure. I mean, the debuff and bleed resist is also certainly not a downside by any means. And that puts her up to 80. Could be good, just a general all-round defensive, because this is my sort of go-to when using the grave robber. Kylie. Really? Kylie? That's the most roundabout way of spelling Kylie. In fact, that annoys me. that irks me. So we're just going to call you Callie, as in the popular American state. Is it a state? Oh my god, I'm so bad with shit like that. Is it a state or is it a thing in the state? Fuck it, doesn't matter. Oh dear, terrible. It's the thing, people always laugh at Americans for not knowing geography of Europe. I don't fucking know the geography of America, so you know, we're not one to talk really. And then because she normally has that, but maybe then she doesn't need it if she's got all this other shit. Then there's these sort of move you forward, move you back moves, which I don't often use as much. I don't know. I do not know. Plus 20% death blow dealt chance. See, that's only really good when you've also got that to move, you know, them back into the right position. Yeah, and the bleed resist isn't... I use that mainly just because it hits 2 at once. Tricky to know. And all this stuff against marked enemies, but she's got nothing that actually marks them. I feel like I've hit a... Yeah, alright. I feel like I've hit a bit of a brick wall with her there, actually. Yeah, we'll leave the trinkets on her for now, and then try around with her maybe later. I need to work out what my strategy is going to be there. If at all. If, you know, strategy in the most generous terms. Honestly, I'm really happy with just this team, but I feel like I should mix it up a bit. Or maybe I shouldn't though, considering it was only a, you know, tutorial computer bout. Fuck it, I mean, these guys work pretty well, we'll go with these guys. And we check, we have now given her the group heal. Because that was a dumb...
New blood in the ring.
Okay, yeah. This looks like the real shit now. We're in the real shit now. Hope there's not voice chat. It's always a panic I have with multiplayer games. I don't think there will be. Hope not. I think I've got it switched off for most things, haven't I? Oh no. Sewer Mermaid. Wow. That's a hell of a title. Really? Really?
The advantage is yours.
I mean, I feel like I may have had an advantage even before the coin
The contest
toss.
begins.
What on earth?
The maniacal tuning swells. Victory is at hand.
What is their plan here?
Act now. The reveling throng demands its portion.
Okay, yeah. They brought one person into this. I wasn't even sure you could do that. Last hero standing, so they get a buff from. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Okay, the game just crashed. That's not too ideal. Fucking whoops. That has never happened before. I suppose the servers might be a bit overloaded if it only came out yesterday. Or did that player perhaps realise they accidentally only went in with one person and then tried to back out and disconnect? So yeah, I don't think that fucked the stream at all. I think we're okay. We should be back at the main menu now. We'll try and reload. Hope that doesn't happen again, but bit weird, bit anticlimactic for the first battle. I was hoping they had
The campaign can wait. For now, carnage calls.
Oh, and we got a new crest designed. Shitty tankard thing with the banner. Nice. We'll stick with our current shitty one. Novice League headpiece. Oh, that's cool. Let's have that since we just got it, I suppose. But yeah, I wonder what was going on there then. I was kind of...
coat of arms for a most deserving champion.
You know, I was really hoping that they had some crazy strategy that involved going in with just one flagellant and like they were gonna... Well, I didn't hope I was going to lose, but I hope they were going to pull off some crazy shit. Seems like it may have just been a mistake. Or it may not have been, and it may have been a connection fuck up. I guess we'll never know.
Demands a challenger.
Interesting though. Not the best first impression. But, like I say, hopefully just a blip. We will see.
The rabble thrills to the spilling of blood.
Got a fancy banner. It's a bit similar to ours, actually. They don't seem to have a name. That's curious. Okay, they've got a full party at least. This seems perhaps more like a legit thing. Yeah, I wonder why their name didn't show up, unless their name is in fact just ellipses. Who knows? Wait, what are they waiting for? It's the coin flip first, isn't it? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Chance is a big
Oh, what?
thing.
Yeah, their name is just blank. Blank goes first.
Unsheathe your blades.
So for some reason it's not not getting their not getting the name up. That's interesting.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
That's a great voice line for when they're taking a while. It is their go, right? Yeah, as you can say. Didn't want me to be being the idiot there. Okay, well, yeah, that's a strong opening move. That definitely fucks us up in many ways.
Now, the reveling throng demands its portion.
Yep. But we can do something similar, albeit less fortunate. The unknown soldier. That's who we're against. won't know who to give kudos to if they win, which they probably will. Wonder if they meant to go in without a name, or if that's another technical hitch. Ah, that was stupid, wasn't it? Trying to blight the shield breaker. I mean, we did, but generally they have quite a high blight resistance. Oh no, apparently this one doesn't. She's fucking shit. Fair enough. Shows what I know. Oh dear, we're all getting a bit screwed here. I really should have maybe brought a plague doctor along instead.
Now, the reveling throng demands its portion.
Could have done with the because of course there's no items either in this. It's purely the trinkets, so no other way to heal the damage over time things. That's interesting. Something to consider. There's the group heal. That's why it's the group heal. That's why it's good. Oh god, I can't even do it as well as them. Typical. I mean, that's just luck, I think. But... okay, round 2. Makes sense. Guard break. Can't be guarded. That seems new as well. Hey. That's she can still group heal from that position. That's something. This shield breaker. Oh shit, he can't do stuff from here. Tell you what then. Let's get him moving then. And the way to do that is like this.
Uncertainty.
Nice. That's a good thing to inflict on
Birthplace
them.
of dread.
Fuck. He still can't do anything. He can do even less. Okay, well I bollocks that up, didn't I? That, yes I did. Yes I did. See, yeah, it would have been fine if he was in third, but not. How embarrassing. Fine, I'm playing experimental and unorthodox. It'll throw them off their game. They'll be thinking, why on earth did he do that? That seemed like a completely wasted turn. And confuse them. It's all the tactics. Right. Well, let's do something a bit more straightforward then. Yep, focus on the healer. It's not... makes sense. But you forget, she is a healer. And can do shit about this.
Soothed. Sedated.
Yeah, of course, gonna heal the shield breaker. Perhaps I should have focused on more damage. Don't think they are flummoxed, honestly. Fuck me, no they're not. Jesus Christ, now I'm flummoxed. Well, this shit. That's no good. That's no good. Oh, okay, I guess I wasn't paying attention to... oh, god damn it. I wasn't paying attention to a lot, apparently. It's not looking too good, is it? Yeah. Fuck that move. Except for when I'm using it, then it's great, but when I'm not, fuck that move. Okay. Knockback. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn it. Didn't knock him back. Did guard break, I suppose, but... I feel like he might use a healing move.
How quickly the tide turns.
Yep. Shit. It's not going well. Not going well at all. Wait, what the fuck is that? What did that... what? Dazed cannot act before allies who are not dazed.
Act now. The reveling throng demands its
Yeah,
portion.
alright. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to learn shit here.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Yep, it's all going to shit, is what you meant to say there. So, right, dazed. Cannot act before allies who are not dazed. Okay. Yeah, that makes... yeah, that makes sense. In the context of this now, where you can choose the order, that makes it so you can't, to a certain extent. Okay, interesting. That's new. Right. Oh, god damn it, we're really not doing too well here. Trying to focus on him because he still had the damage over time on him, but I don't know. Yeah, this is not looking good.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice. Grievous injury, palpable fear.
That's not going to help. Oh shit. Oh shit, indeed. Yeah, that's not a good time. It's not a good time.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
I feel like we're going to expire, if I'm honest with you. I feel like our expiry date is rapidly approaching. Oh, I just noticed all the little crowd people at the top on the balcony watching.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
You're way too quick to say that. That line comes in way too quick. They're really not acting flummoxed at all. They...
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
yeah. See, how can they be flummoxed and I can be perched on the precipice of oblivion? Doesn't make sense, does it? One of them isn't true. They can't both be true. You know? Oh great, I'm dazed. So it means I have to use Colombos first. Alright then. Fuck! We needed that. Eesh. These are long. Like when you've got people healing constantly, keeping them off death's door, these can be long, protracted, you know, real battles of attrition. Shut up.
Throne demands its portion.
I demand you shut up. Real battles of attrition. Yeah, we need to focus on one, really, singles one person out, if we're going to start making any headway. That's not too pleasant. Jesus, I just noticed our sanity's kicked right up. Now we're losing it. Now we're... Yep. We're down. We're going down.
And fury.
Oh, fuck.
More destructive than 100 cannons.
Ooh. Thanks for that.
The reveling throng
They started moving on their own. That's always great. Put the healer up front. Nothing can go wrong now. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Gonna be quicker for you to tell me who's not at death's door, I think. Jesus. Should he heal himself or wait for the group heal? I don't know. I want to... Damn it. I really want to get rid of the shield breaker. She's causing, I think, the most issues here. With that one move, that impale move. Which I seem to recall, I thought that got like a... I thought that got like nerfed or something in the main game, because I remember it doing that a full, you know...
Survival
Fuck, who was that?
Proposition
There he goes.
in this sprawling tomb.
Ah, shit. Yep.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
God damn it, this is...
Fight on. The mob rallies to the underdog.
Well, the mob rally
Death
to the
cannot be
underdog.
escaped,
What does that
but it
matter?
can be postponed.
Oh, I got the crowd on my side, great. It's not going to help when I die. Fuck.
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
Well, the Self-Preservation Society has been disbanded. We are fucked. Can we at least get rid of her?
As life
Let me just
ebbs,
kill one of theirs.
Terrible vistas of emptiness
Just so it's not
reveal
quite
themselves.
so humiliating, maybe. And I won't even know their name. Nope, they're not even going to let me have that. Fuck. Okay, makes sense. That wasn't a bad one, even if it was brought on by irrationality. Oh, jeez. Is their dodge high, or are we just so shit? You know? I think we're just shit. I think that's probably where that's coming from. Yep. That seems about right. Damn it, we're going to lose all these trinkets as well now for... That's the thing, that's the real kicker. Fuck, damn it. Healing at this point is really just delaying the inevitable. We need to at least have them down to 3 before I would not, you know, because I'd still be losing ground. They would have 4 turns, I'd have 3.
Another life wasted.
Okay, it doesn't even matter, it doesn't
Glory
matter.
and gold.
Yep, this was decided a while ago. Can I commit suicide? Is that an ability in this game?
Fight on.
Thank you.
The mob rallies to the underdog.
Thank you. That's... I at least got that. Yeah, alright, kill her. She's about to have a heart attack anyway, so put her out of her misery. Oh dear.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
They're super not flummoxed. Really, really unflummoxed.
More blood soaks the soil, feeding the evil therein.
Yeah.
Mop the blood and collect the teeth. Will you muster the metal to return?
Collect the teeth.
The ringmaster is pleased.
Why?
Trinkets and trophies are yours to claim.
Okay, so they do give you some pity stuff. That's nice, I suppose. Well, GG, you mysterious stranger with no name. You wiped the floor with me, that's for sure. And they're gone. No, they're not gone. Oh no, they're still here. Oh, so it really is like they lose, they don't die. Oh, cool. So you don't lose the trinkets either. Then why can... What's the benefit in getting multiple? Well, I suppose... Obviously you have multiple people, but after a point, after 4, you know, there's not going to be... Curious. Tell you what, let's... Oh, pardon me. Is this just... So this is just checking them, really. I was wondering if there was maybe a way to sell off the unwanted ones, because it feels like... I don't know, maybe that's going to be crowded soon. Or maybe there's a thing in place so you don't get more than 4 of any one trinket. That's possible. Good God, there's a lot of them. Well, that's good then. Yeah, I think that's good. Even though we lost. Cool. So you do keep your people. But clearly this team was not as hot as we thought. I wonder if the kind of... Because I mentioned bringing in a plague doctor. Percy. Whether that would be worthwhile, or whether the blight and the bleed, they seem almost too commonplace for that to be worth it. You know, it might just be an inevitable fact of fighting that everyone has is throwing those moves out. So that's not... I'm not so sure about that. Not immediately. Nonetheless, we will try some different people, I think, for variety's sake. So stress was a factor for us. Oops, I just didn't mean to press that. For us in that battle. So yeah, maybe Jester is not... Sorry, Harriet is not as obsolete as we feared. Perhaps. Oh, hang on. Self. Plus 100 stress. Whoa, okay. They've changed that like fuck. That doesn't seem worth it at all now. Like, sure, I'm sure it does a lot of damage, especially when you've buffed it and everything, but that 100% stress, so they immediately freak out like that. No way. Yeah, I could be totally wrong about that, but that seems super not worth it now. Yeah, I would sooner give them this, you know, pure just party buff than that. maybe get rid of that, because they're going to be moving forward using that with no way to move them back. But at the same time, if they get pushed back, we might need them to move forward. No, if anything, we're going to need them to move back. They're the way we got them set up, they're a backline kind of fighter, third or fourth position, I think. So the alternative would be this, which only works from third position. Okay, we'll keep it on for now. We'll see how that goes. What would be good trinkets? Well, straight away, brass bugle seems definitely good. Yep, sure. I mean, I think his thing is playing a lute, but give him a bugle too, sure. More damage and bleed skill chance. He does have a bleeded attack. Good one. Could be worth it. Could be. Yep. We're actually now seeing that we're, for what seemed like a lot of trinkets to start off with, once you've, you know, because you're not losing them as well, as we figured out, once you've got 2 on every character, that probably whittles them right down. In fact, I'm not even sure you have enough to give the full 2 to every character. So that's where that strategy part comes into it. I wonder how worth it that was. We could bring boat in. Where you been? I've been out boating. Yeah. She's not bad to bring along. She also has a heal, which is always good. The arbalist. Also a backline fighter. If we're not bringing the Vestal, she might be our primary healer. Obviously not as good as the Vestal, but you know, de-stealth, no. Blind fire, random target hit. Yeah, no, not so good. I think we'll go with that. That seems like a good setup. What else have they got? Hang on a minute. Okay. Damage is good. Accuracy would be good. Do they have something for greater healing skills? Or have we got that on the Vestal? We do. I wonder if it's worth, between each battle then, actually swapping from one to the other. You know, it feels a bit of a hassle halfway to do it, but God, I must be missing something about how to unequip these properly without re-equipping something else. There was definitely a way to do it, and it wasn't bullshit. Whatever I mean by that. Give it that for now. Then the silver syringe can go on boating. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So, hang on. Oh, that's like a... I'm so used to right-clicking to bring up this full view, but they got a kind of miniature version there, which is sort of quicker. Fair enough. Make the healing better. Do we have a damage buff? Or... That's no good for the melee skills, is it? Maybe go with that? Make him a bit tankier. Tanky healer. Healy tanky. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like we're going with those for now. Now who do we want in the front line? What's our Crusader? Corsi? Corsi the Crusader. What a delightful name. Don't know why that tickled me, but Corsi. You have to say it like that as well. Corsi. Of course he does. Didn't he? Yeah. Right, moving on. Yep, seems perfect for him. Wow, yeah, we're really... I guess that's good all round. Because we're sort of... Oh, that's not bad, the finisher, and he is a big damage dealer, so perhaps... Yeah, maybe that's worth giving to him there. Ooh, crit, 10% crit, wow. That seems good. That seems like a good time. Oh, that's slightly different. Buff target 15% virtue chance. But that also now clears debuffs. Ah, okay, well that answers our question. Some of these moves have been changed. This now inflicts stress. Huh. That is interesting. Yeah, I suppose they would have had to change some of these, because some of the moves, like, that had more damage against unholy creatures, stuff like that, that's not applicable here. So it makes sense they would swap some stuff around. We might actually get rid of that then. I'm sure it's still decent, but it's stuff like that seems actually way better now. And that helps, because like I say, Vestal really is the best healer, but then if we've got Qwerty and Botin, these fucking names, together they can probably, hopefully, do the same, be as good as one of the Vestal in terms of healing, whilst also being able to damage. Now we just need our number 2 guy. Or girl. Mordit? Oh, that's confusing because we've got Mordit in the main game, so I'm going to change his name to something, you know. Crusty old badge? No, I meant, wanted to call him Crusty Old Badger, but Crusty Old Badge is kind of amusing as well. Don't laugh at your own jokes, makes you seem simple. I don't know why I said that to myself, it doesn't necessarily make you seem simple. Just makes me feel simple, I suppose is the answer. Anywho, save the psychotherapy for a different stream. So yeah, these were very different before. I imagine these have changed quite a bit. Not so much. That seems the same. That's useful. Riposte is useful. That was just shouting at people, if I remember. But now it inflicts stress. That's good to know. That could be more worthwhile having then. This dazes people too. Interesting. And that's even got a debuff. Nice. Yeah, he could be our guy then. We can up his damage since we got 2 of them. Plus 20% stress dealt. And that will increase his accuracy. That could be good. Yeah, because he's got a stress dealing move, so... Alright. Yeah. That seems like a plan. Alright. Don't think we've forgotten anything. Everyone got the right moves. Yeah, nice. Cool, we'll go with that then. Probably still going to lose.
The ringmaster demands a challenger.
After all that preparation, I am fully expecting another loss. I'm not good at these. I'm not good at anything multiplayer, I find. I don't know why. People have better tactical brains. They can probably think several steps ahead. Jesus Christ. This has only been out a day. Fuck me, how is he... It barely even looks like a flag. I couldn't even... What's his name? PFS Joao Cabasas. Yeah, okay. I can't really pronounce that very well, but at least you have a name. As opposed to last time, which is nice. So yeah, his banner alone is intimidating me, because that seems like they've been to get all that stuff. They've either won every single match they've played, but they must have also been playing non-stop since yesterday. That's what that feels like to me anyway. Yeah, bad times. Okay. Let's see how we go. Yeah, let's try our stress infliction. A bit. Oh. So it inflicts 12, but even with plus 20%, it's still only 14. It might not be as grand an upgrade as I was hoping for. Ooh, tension.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered. Act now. The reveling throng demands its portion.
Damn. Cures bleed, it doesn't cure blight. I feel like we should be singling out one person here. I think. Learn from our mistakes last time. Or try to, anyway. Panic darts. Seem to be hit by them pretty frequently. Oh yeah, so we don't have a real hard-hitting single-out move now, which I'm so used to him having, but oh well, we'll do this instead. It's still not bad. And it inflicts a bit of stress.
Teetering on the brink.
Good.
Facing the abyss.
Good stuff. Trying to double down the blight. Yeah. Makes sense. Well, while he still can move, perhaps, let's keep that damage going. There we go.
The fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
It's not bad. That is something. They can't heal her, they can't get her back now. Watch there be some kind of trinket or move they've added. Straight up resurrects the person. I mean, they've got the right guy for it. The cultist would be the one to do it. But no, that would be super broken, I think. Oh no, Corsi.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
How can you be feeling hopeless, Corsi? You've made the first progress out of anyone.
Act now. The reveling throng demands its portion.
Days, we could do with you being dazed, I think. Yep. Spread the poison around. It makes sense. I think we need to deal with that sooner rather than later now. It's something. It's better than nothing. Yep. Damn it. They're not having that. Any attempt to heal is met with increased aggression. Eesh. Bit late to stress healing, really. I mean, it's not, it never is, but he's already freaked out a bit. That's kind of pointless. That'll be hitting a corpse. We do want rid of the corpse, but is there something better? Could make us all more accurate, but I don't know. Oh shit, we're nearly fucking... Oh, stupid idiot. Almost, so in case you probably did realise, timer was almost out. Fuck. Yeah, the amount of time I spend on shit in the main campaign, that's not gonna fly now. Absolutely not. You have to think faster than that. And that was not the right move at all, to move him back by moving him forward. That was a... Oh boy. These are bad times. Can he use that on himself? He can. Maybe he should have used the other one though. Yes, definitely should have. Okay, mistakes. Many mistakes. Panicking now. Just could be hit with the panic darts.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Oh, come on, Corsi. We can't lose you. Even if we wouldn't technically lose you because you don't technically die. Anyway. Right, let's... riposte is not so useful if they're not targeting him. That is good though.
As life ebbs, terrible
nothing wrong with
vistas
that.
of
Oh,
emptiness
finally.
reveal themselves.
Stress is getting to them for once. Makes a nice change. And they're dazed. Where did the daze come from? Because that move doesn't do that. Is that just from getting stressed out, perhaps? I wonder. Curious. Okay, let's try and stop Corsi from buying the farm. Saving me is a sin, the helpless profane the light. Well, if you're going to be a dick about it, then I guess we'll have to do something else, won't we?
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Oh? Did they just skip their turn? Oh, with him, perhaps, yeah. That makes sense, I suppose. I guess we'll do that. Trying not to think too much. Well, trying to think enough, but quickly. It's very much not a skill I have. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I suck at all these multiplayer games. Okay, he's nearly at death's door. No, he is at death's door. That's good. But oh well.
Clarified in a single strike.
They're really pressing the damage on him. He super should have healed himself. Is he going to die if I do this? Or is he going to refuse if she tries to heal him again? No, thank fuck for that. And that was a crazy good heal as well. Only issue now is he's creeping towards a heart attack, but we'll try and hold, keep the shit together. Now would have been the turn to use the stress heal. And he should be the one to do it, except he's not in the right fucking position. Ugh. And Christ, because they've been piling the blight on so much that... whoa. Okay, now he's just fucking swapping himself around like a mad bastard. It's not good. We've got a critical heal, and it's almost entirely negated already. This is going to shit. This is going to shit very quickly.
Even the boldest gaze.
Yeah, when...
The buffoon is flummoxed.
If you mean me, I am the buffoon now, yes. If you're targeting him, then at least do it when I can get something back at you.
Set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
But they might be, you know, it's not a computer now, they can see that the riposte is there, so they're probably going to target him, the poor Corsi, more often. I guess keep doing this. I don't want to waste the turn moving him back, even though he needs to move back, really, to start stressing him. You do need a bandage. I shan't be giving you one. Minus 80 dodge. Fuck. They are packing the debuffs on. This is a tough time. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. No, he's gone. He's gone. Fuck. Lost him. Shit. That was not too good then, was it? Maybe they will at least target him now.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
Yeah, attack
Their
point.
formation
Hey!
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Well done, Badger. Just don't die yourself now. Hopefully we can prevent that at least. The grave can wait. We haven't touched their Plague Doctor at all. That's going to be a bit of a slog, potentially. Oh shit. There we go. That's not going to help matters.
Self-preservation is paramount, at any cost.
Come on. Damn it, this guy. The occultist just resisting, clinging on to the bitter end. Although the bitter end may not come if he keeps clinging on. That's the issue here.
Act now. The reveling throng
Yeah, you
demands
shut up.
portion.
You do not help when you do that. Stop pressuring me. Right. Yeah.
Death cannot be escaped.
Actually, I'm honestly surprised they
Can be postponed.
took them that long to use that move. I kind of forgot he had it. He's super not in the ideal position, but no one is now. Now that we've lost the four-person formation. Clinging on. Okay. Right, now the question is, do we make you heal or do we focus on damage? Make a choice now. God, that timer.
And
It's
now
not very,
the true test. Hold fast.
I suppose it is
Or
generous. I
expire.
mean, you don't want these things to take too long. You don't want to take, you know, take the piss or waste the other person's time. But clearly, it doesn't work so well for me. I need the, I need that time to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. That helps. She's going to be less effective up front, I think. Can still do that though. Okay. Oh, clinging on. Not quite death's door. Literally magic pixel 1 HP. Okay.
Press
Thank you.
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
That's the end of the blight. But honestly, the way things are, we probably wouldn't have needed any more
Maniacal cheering
to die.
swells. Victory is at hand.
I think, fortunately. Yeah, Jesus Christ, full heal. When that shit works, it works, that move. It's, yeah. Can we... Daze is going to be no good now, because they are the last one standing. Fuck. Try this again? Maybe try this again. Yeah. Wait, why? Oh, because he's had his turn. Wrong person. Fuck. Fuck. Shit. Timer. Fuck. Move. Do it. Do it now. Quick. Fuck. Shit. No, he's having a heart attack. No, he's past his turn. Oh, Christ. I think I'm going to have a heart attack. God damn it. I'm still not used to the just selecting of them. You have to hold click. Sound like my fucking nan trying to work the computer now. Yeah. Thing is, I don't think he has super damaging moves either. So he may be waiting for us to kill ourselves in a sense.
Our old friend.
Yeah, he might not be able to do too much more than that. So let's hit straight with some damage. No, that was not enough. Nowhere near. Oh, I should have done the riposte because he's going to attack him now. For definite. Wait. Fuck, my turn again. Jesus Christ, I've got to pay a better attention to this. I am super flummoxed, as the narrator would not say, because I had the word super in it. Is he skipping all his turns? What's going on? I'm confused. Huh. Curious. Oh no. Okay, well...
The human mind. Fragile. Like a robin's egg.
Oh, that's beautiful. What a beautiful sentiment. Surely any egg would do, though. Are robin's eggs particularly vulnerable? Don't know. Perhaps our narrator is an ornithologist and we didn't know.
Act now. The reveling throng demands its
Yes,
portion.
I know. Jesus. So yeah, no, I don't think he's skipping turns. It's the fact that I've got 3 turns and he's got 1. That's what's happening here.
A singular strike.
Good God, this guy just keeps hanging on. Even he's probably getting bored now. He's been hanging on so long that Corsi's corpse has had time to decompose. Yep. And we've also had time for the blight to wear off on everyone. Oh, god damn it, we did not want that. It's not part of the plan. Can you fucking die already? Thank you.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Well, it was a win, but it was
A
not
cacophony
an easy
of
win.
bloodthirsty delight. Praise well earned.
New rank.
Your trophies mount and word travels. Let it not precede collapse.
Oh, it will. I guarantee it will.
The ringmaster is pleased. Trinkets and trophies are yours to claim.
Sweet. That's good stuff. That's a new one, and that's Plague Doctor only. So there are some specific trinkets too. But that's good shit. Nice. Well, 1 loss, 1 win. That's even ratio. Well, with that, I feel we should probably try out the Plague Doctor since we got a thing for her. Increases accuracy as well. That's good shit. That's a good time. So we're also gonna want damage against afflicted. No, afflicted is the stress thing, isn't it? Yeah, so well, she does also have a move for inflicting bleed. And if we bring in some other characters who also have bleed, that will make that more worthwhile. Cool. That seems like a good time. Just check where this is best used. Anywhere but the front lines. Anywhere but the back line. So she might actually be better in third. And then who in fourth? Perhaps the musketeer? Dacre. Dacre? Dacre? Dacre. Dasri? Dasri? It's probably not Dasri, is it? That's a decent move. I don't use that so much. She also has a heal, like the Arbalist. Very good. Against marked, so it's more worthwhile if we keep that, but I'm not sure if we want to keep that, or if we want... random target. Oh wait, hang on, that's a slight... Stealth isn't something we come across much, but it does... has a chance for buffing everyone. And a slight stress heal. That could be worth it. Could possibly be worth it. That means we would have to get rid of one of these. Well, if she's going in 4th position, that move would be useless, so I guess we'll do that. Yep, that seems like a plan. Hold on, what's that? That wasn't there before, what's that? Would you like to replay the Circus tutorial? No, okay, well then, at least we know what that is. So what do we... Accuracy would obviously be a benefit for her. Hasn't got any move skills, really. At least that we've got on. I really don't like the idea of taking their dodge down either. There's so many debuffs that will do that already. Ignores stealth. Well, I mean, we've already got a move that takes away stealth for that, but for want of anything else, it might be worth having just for that plus 12 accuracy. Maybe. I feel like again we got to just take some trinkets off our last people actually. Silver Syringe is going to just be pass the fuck around from one person to another. Absolutely. Well, yeah, so that's good. We found how to unequip things. That was a real dumb moment. Well, it was more than a moment. That was a real dumb roadblock to keep knocking my head against. Don't know why I couldn't figure that out. Anywho. 12 accuracy, better healing skills. Is there one that increases stress? Well, he would have it, wouldn't he? Do we maybe want that then? I think the accuracy might serve us better, honestly. Yeah. Okay, cool. So she's good now. Now, front line. Who haven't we tried out? Bounty Hunter? Who's our Bounty Hunter? Rainbow Court. You can't be called Rainbow Court. Rainbow Court is a Vestal. This has been established. You will be called... Cushel. Because Bounty Hunter, Bounty... doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Super crap and specific British kitchen roll brand joke. Yeah. So, I don't really expect anyone to get that. Moving swiftly on. So yeah, this was a thing more damage against marked rather than more damage against human, because obviously everyone more or less is going to be human that you're fighting now. Damage against stunned and dazed. Seems pretty good. And if we keep the move that does daze them, that makes sense. Then we were saying we want someone else who can inflict bleed. I wonder if that's this guy, or would there be someone else? Actually, we'll keep that. We'll keep that, and I think I know who our front runner will be. So we'll keep that, and we'll give him, I don't know really, just some general stuff, because none of it's super specific anymore. He's got a pretty high dodge that could maybe be useful. And it's not too much of a downgrade. We could also just not give him a trinket, you know. Don't have to. And that may be the better option with some of these, especially when there's a you know, a give and take to it. Yeah. So we'll just give him the one, I think. Kushal. Yes, kitchen roll white is what he shall wear. God, that's such a... I regret that joke already. That's so fucking stupid. Oh dear. And now, we're talking about we want someone to inflict bleed. Well, there's a clear choice for that. Phantosme. Phantosme. Phantasm. Phantasm. Fanta. He's named after Fanta. This is the law now. You have to accept it. Minus. That's good, because some of his stuff stresses himself. Yeah, he can't afford to lose 4 dodge, I don't think. Yeah, we'll go with that then. It's like virtue chance and all the rest of it. So yeah, bleeding, that's good. Oh, and that inflicts stress too now. That's good shit. Heal 50% max HP. Ah, so that now inflicts a daze, self-daze. Good to know. That's... yeah, that gives him himself bleed. Strength. Yeah, it's minus stress heal, kind of. We could have that. I mean, it's similar to that. I mean, the debuff is kind of the same. Except that also is a move, that's also an attack, so I guess that seems better. Wasn't one of the prerequisites for these moves that you be below a certain amount of HP? Yeah, I think it is, but anyway, we'll go with that. Do we have an appropriate Fanta colour? Not really. I mean, the belt is yellow there, but red is as close to Fanta as we get. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't think too much about the stupid jokes I'm trying to make. They might actually seem funny if you don't. Right. That's a group. That's a crew. Fanta, Cashel, Percy and Dakra. Great. Now, after all that faff, a bit more faff. As we go to the intermission while I get another drink and also maybe put the heating on. It's suddenly turned cold for the first time in a while, which is odd. So yes, we'll go to the intermission. I'm not sure which one I've got lined up actually. Let me check that, just in case it's the one where it plays hardcore porn for 3 minutes. We don't want that. Oh no, it's that one, so it's fine. Cool. Right, be back very shortly then. In fact, I will change the intermission, in fact, to the slightly shorter intermission that would better suit this. Perhaps. Sorry, this means nothing to you. Anyway, right, be back in a bit. Is Cashel kitchen roll or a toilet roll brand? I was just thinking during that. It's not the type I go for, so I wasn't actually sure if it was. I said kitchen roll, but it might be a toilet roll brand. And unfortunately, in the current climate, there's no easy way to check because they're, you know, it's all gone from the shelves. I don't know. Like I say, it's gone. I sort of lost interest anyway after they changed the name from Charmin. You know, that was much stronger brand. Anyway, those are the kind of thoughts I was having. Also realised that I could have used the longer intermission there, because that one, I think, played twice while I was faffing around. You know, like I say, you don't come here for things to seem professional or work or go right. Your heroes may be missing trinkets. Are you sure? Well, only one of them, and only one, so yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've used that intermission before. This may be the first time you've seen all of it. I've also, this is stupid behind the curtain stuff, but I've also been thinking I may use some intermissions also as outros, because they can kind of work, and that way people will actually see them. Well, potentially. That's a big assumption that anyone hangs around for the entire thing, but you know what I'm saying anyway. The nice hat man. Well, he's certainly got a nice gaudy banner. Oh, good. Yeah, it's been a while. Doesn't feel like the advantage is ours. I'm not. It's not. Some games, it's super clear when going first is a benefit. I've yet to decide if that's the case here, really, honestly. We will see. Oh, you can actually see the trinkets that they've got. That's interesting. Useful as well if you can quickly enough internalise the benefits of them all and figure anything out, you know. Work that into your strategy at all. In fact, their Plague Doctor is set up exactly like ours, I think.
The reveling throng demands its portion.
Oh no, not exactly, but similarly. One thing I did notice, what was it? The monkey's paw, which actually has some serious downsides, so that's worth noting. That their grave robber is in slight disadvantage there. My resolution is kind of fucked, so I can't actually read those disadvantages entirely, which is great. That's just super great. That's wonderful. Thanks. Clearly not that much of a disadvantage. In fact, if I recall, the monkey's paw increases dodge, doesn't it? So that was a really stupid move. Yes, plus 15%. Not percent, 15 dodge. Yeah, so trying to hit her with anything was fucking dumb. Well.
Act now.
Like I say,
the reveling throng demands its portion.
You should expect dumbness when you come here.
Masterfully executed.
See, now that was less dumb because I know that we specifically gave her greater accuracy.
Teetering on the brink,
so
facing the abyss.
I think one of the big things, the downsides of the monkey's paw, was stress. And her being at death's door will stress her. So that's good. Probably not actually going to, you know, come into play enough that will be an issue, but still. I think we're going to try that again. That way we're inflicting both. Okay, the bleed didn't take on her that time, but still good to maintain that pressure. weird. Fuck me, that was good for a Plague Doctor heal. That was crazy good. Damn. I noticed we've actually been focusing on their backline people rather than the frontline heavy hitters, as you might expect. But I don't know, it seems to be working at the moment. Plus, he's got riposte on, so we shouldn't be targeting him. But I feel like they're about to inflict some major damage pretty soon, and we may regret our decision.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
Oh no, they're using them to heal more. Interesting. Wonder if that's the right move. Okay, so let's not try and mark them, but 50% death blow. Oh no, she's not at death's door anymore. Okay, so let's try and daze you.
Precision and power.
And it also moves you back there, which is pretty good. I mean, I think he can still... Oh no, shit, that's bad actually, because now he can use that move. The move that I never give them. My Crusaders, anyway. Fuck, that was a dumb. Desync detected. Please send to support@redhookgames.com. Oh, really? Whoa! Whoa! That really was a desync. Fuck me. I thought desyncing in Assassin's Creed was bad. That's Jesus. 8 heart attacks at once. Yeah, that's if there's an option to send a bug report or something, I will, but Christ, that's not good, is it? Oh well, early days. Shit like that is going to happen. I suppose it did only come out yesterday. God, it's a shame, because I was doing alright, you know? I don't want to call it one way or the other, it's too early, but I thought I was doing okay there, you know? Yeah, sending a bug report or something is... I'll look into that after the stream, I guess. I highly doubt that's just me, though, that's encountered that. Hopefully not, that would be some bad luck, wouldn't it? Alright, well, let's try again.
Master demands a challenger.
With the same team. Hopefully we won't get anything like that again. Slicer 2010. Okay, and going with the basic banner. Nothing wrong with that. God, I hope 2010 wasn't when you were born. I mean, one, I don't think you would be old enough to legally be playing this game. But secondly, just because I don't want to feel old like that. I'm going to feel old even if that was the year you graduated, honestly. Years, age, passing of time. I dislike all of it. So let's move on. But not too fast. They seem to have an almost identical setup to the last guy, in fact, actually. What was different? They had... I can't recall now. They had a grave robber, that was it, instead of the Vestal. But otherwise, similar.
Now, the reveling throng demands.
Yes, alright, shut up. So we've kind of automatically focused on the Plague Doctor. That was sort of subconscious more than anything. But I guess we'll run with it for now. Then obviously, I think we probably should have been putting all this focus on the healer. But if we can quickly take out the Plague Doctor, we will focus on her next. We'll see how things go. Yeah, he's definitely not using his frontline people, you know, in the same healing way. He's more forward, shall we say, definitely. Stunned, dazed and stunned. No, we don't want to do that. Wait, against marked. She's marked already, but by a different one. No, can't do it. She's can't reach that far. Just fuck it. Just do that instead. That's still not a bad hit. Yep, makes sense. Damn, healed for more than the damage I did to them. That would be rare in the main campaign, but I suppose not so much here.
Act now. The reveling throne demands.
Oh, why? God, you could have done with more than one voice line for the hurry up command. That's going to grow tiresome, I think. Really? Okay, well, I guess that makes sense because they know that I'm not going to target him while he's, or they may have realised that I'm not targeting him while he's got the riposte on. So, yeah. Oh, that was not so great. Not compared to the numbers we are seeing in these sorts of matches. Yeah, and she's going to just heal the doctor. Again, for more than my attacks are doing. This is not good. We're not making much headway here. I'm uncertain what to do. Try and keep touching the bleed. Stress is at least creeping up on the Plague Doctor, if nothing else. Here we go, here comes real damage. Oh, good, we avoided the stun at least. And then, what is that? Greater stress against bleeding.
Reveling throne demands its portion.
That's good to know, that's good to bear in mind. We would like you to get stressed out. Both of you, in fact. The blight is a bonus. Ow. Fucking hell, that was... Yeesh. Dire as fuck. Yeah, we definitely... Even though... Okay, that's not a bad recompense. No, not recompense, that's the wrong word. You know, not a bad next move in relation to the previous move, whatever. Fuck it, you know what I mean. Right, sorry, my turn. Yes, now it's my turn. Slight delay on that one. We still can't reach her, so keep trying that, or stun. If we can stun these and daze them, and that also moves her now into range of that, if she remains marked, which she should for 3 more rounds. Okay, good play, me, I think. So... Fuck!
About to break.
Jesus Christ, 46! How can we never make him do that move again? The only way is really by killing him, isn't it? And while he has lost the stun, that is still a feat to undertake, which could be... Wow, come on, that was a shit heal. In the main game it'd be an alright heal, but for now... She's healing for like 17 on average. Gotta do better than 11. Especially when I gave you a thing to buff your healing. Oh, yeah, in fact they're doing so well they can afford to not heal. It's disconcerting. Bleed, motherfucker.
A hand's breadth
Finally.
from becoming unwound.
There might be something to gain from that. Interesting. Risky decision, potentially. So yeah, what are we going to do? I think we need to just keep the pressure on Plague Doctor. Oh, he's going to be healed, isn't he? 19, fuck's sake. What has the Vestal got that I haven't? Yeah, of course, naturally they got that to increase the healing. Okay, maybe this will help. No, that's... For plus 90% damage against a marked opponent, that was still pretty piss poor, I have to say. And this move, yeah, naturally, doesn't do anything less than 30. Christ on the cross. Alright, well, let's try this. We can at least maybe... no, actually, that's... bleed is
Perched at the very
still
precipice
useful, I
of
suppose.
oblivion.
Oh, fucking hell, really? Oh wow, and the game just crashed too. Fun times. Oh. Wow, this maybe I should have waited a bit before checking out the DLC. Coming across quite a lot of these bugs. You know, not minor bugs either. It's yeah. We'll give it another go. I think if something like that happens again, we might
The campaign can wait. For now, carnage calls.
we might call it if that keeps happening. 'Cause that's not fun, and it's not great for the stream either. Bit of a shame. I mean, you know, I don't want to be too harsh about it. These things happen. It's a relatively indie game, and any online multiplayer thing is tricky. So yeah, again, I kind of want to stick with this team because they haven't had a proper shot at it, really. Yeah, I think we will.
The ringmaster demands a challenger.
I wonder what it is. I wonder if it's the DLC being new, or perhaps, well, this would also come under it being new, but whether it's like technical hitches or like the server being overloaded, because obviously everyone's trying it.
To the spilling of blood.
I don't know. TMT with his glowing Wolfie banner. That's quite a nice banner, really. I wonder what TMT stands for. Teenage Mutant Turtles? Don't know.
Chance is a fickle thing. The contest begins. The buffoon is flummoxed.
Okay, what did that do? Minus stress plus 10 dodge, that's pretty significant. Let's try and bear that in mind.
Now, the reveling throne demands its portion.
I'm not sure who I should focus on here, honestly. Could be worth stunning, maybe moving him back. That might help. Big on the buffs, this guy, which suggests while things...
Act now. The reveling throne demands
Shut
its
up.
portion.
God damn it. It suggests that things are going to take a sharp downward turn because he's building up to something. Yeah, that fuck, that was a bad one. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. What can they even actually do from that front position? Oh, I see. That move now inflicts stress, so that might be their... that could well be their plan for this. Yeah, so he has some use at the front line, it seems. Okay, but he's not... He would rather in at the back. Interesting. Very intent on his setup. His formation of heroes. I'm trying to think if there's a way I can exploit that, but I don't think there is. Yep, and now he wants to fuck up my
Festering
formation.
fear consumes the mind.
Not a fan of that. Luckily, we're not totally out of options in first place. First position, rather. First place suggests that I'm winning. Oh no, that's not quite the option we wanted. But better than nothing. I'm trying to focus on the Houndmaster, but... oh fuck, maybe I should have focused on her. That move is not normally that good, that is for damn sure. It's not a group heal, that's for sure. Huh. Yeah, this is not too cracking good, is it? Maybe we'll focus on him. Depends who we can deal more damage to, who we can kill first. I don't know really. That was a worryingly long wait. I thought it was going to desync there. Shit. He has now got wise to our plan, and he's defending that guy. So I guess we'll go back to focusing on this guy.
A decisive pummeling.
Thank you. Finally, some decent damage. Which will be immediately healed. Yeah. Does that stack? I'm wondering. I don't think it does stack. I think she may have wasted her turn there. Good to know. Let's... you, and we want the death blow chance. Fuck. I guess it doesn't count if you just straight up miss. And what's your move? Fucking with the order some more, yeah?
Palpable fear.
Oh god, that's really annoying now. That's really... we've got to just move people now. Just put us in that position.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
There's a certain amount you can ignore the formation being fucked with until it really, until you're just working at a very clear disadvantage. That is what it is.
Falters.
Can we move you back? Might be best. Only one? That doesn't seem worth it then, actually. We might stick to damaging. That's not great. That's super not great. God damn it, he can only move. Oh, he can move. Oh, that's not ideal either. We need the bounty hunter to move, I think. Oh god, none of these are ideal. Come on, fucking take the Houndmaster out. He's intent on fucking with the positions, which is a really annoying way to play. Not gonna lie, that's fucking shit, because that just means I get to waste my time doing this. Musical chairs. Very annoying when you're forced to play it. Getting much luck with anything else, seemingly. So that's fun. Can we at least kill this fucker?
Their formation is broken.
Thank you.
Maintain the offensive.
Interestingly, no corpse. I guess that's an occasional thing. He's re-upping that, so the cultist is out of bounds for now. That's fine. Shit, my turn. Fucking idiot. God damn it. Okay. Right, we are going to move you back then. debuff, I think. Yep. Oh good, now we're starting to lose it. So we might just
There
start
can be no hope in this hell.
moving around
No hope at
by
all.
ourselves, which would not be too helpful. You know what? I'm going to do this, because she is on the brink of losing it too. Maybe we can avoid that. Are you fucking kidding me?
Assault cannot be left unanswered.
Thank Christ she resisted it. Same move 3 times in a row. Like, you're taking the piss, mate. Proper taking the piss, mate. Have you noticed that my Essex comes out when I'm annoyed? Yeah. Okay, let's try this then. Might do something, might be a waste of a turn. Hard to tell at the moment. That certainly won't help. Nope. Nope. If I recall...
Injury and despondence set the stage
Oh, okay.
for heroism or cowardice.
Yeah, that was certainly a wasted turn of the flagellants then, because she freaked out anyway. Could use her for healing, but I think...
A devastating blow.
Yeah, that was definitely worth it. Okay. Some... Yeah. They seem big on the stress, these guys.
Behold, the abyss is made manifest.
Yeah. I was just thinking that. In not so many words. Okay, so we're losing it. We'll try and fight through the losing it-ness. God damn it, this is annoying now. That didn't feel like the most useful turn there, to be honest with you. What is? What does that mean? Oh, that's good actually. Thank you for doing that. That's exactly what we wanted. Now you can actually heal something. As you are supposed to. Although I've got a feeling they're gonna... Well, actually, can they inflict bleed? No, not now the Houndmaster is dead, so... Might not be wasting our time with that. Maybe. Everything is conditional. Everything might be a maybe. Yeah. So, marked, but again, she's not far forward enough that we can take advantage of that. Fuck, that's annoying. It's very, very annoying. Perhaps we can daze him again? No, well at least we've moved him. He's gonna, in theory, hopefully be less effective there. No, I think he's totally... actually fine, because all his stuff, yeah, they've
Confusion.
decked him out to buff people.
Panic.
Feck. Fucking feck. So, yeah, okay, thanks. Just keep hitting yourself, I guess.
Act now. The reveling throne demands its portion.
Oh, god damn it. Fanta, you're disappointing me. angry, I'm just disappointed.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
Oh, great. Terrific. Thanks for that. Super great time.
Act now. The reveling throne demands its portion.
I'd like you to die. Can you die, please? Die. Thank you, die. Die, thank you. Thank you, die. Probably... okay. So, you'd rather defend him than the one who's actually at death's door. That's curious, but...
Act now.
okay.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh shit, he's gonna have a heart attack. That's no good. That's a bad time. Maybe we can at least... fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, well maybe... oh Christ, will you not refuse to be healed?
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
I wanted to heal her because if he has a heart attack he'll lose that health anyway, so it's kind of stupid, but I don't know, we do what we can.
The throne demands its portion.
Wait, what was her thing? More damage against those who are bleeding, but we can't because he's defended so light. We'll try, that's something, although time is not really of the essence for us. Can we at least manage... again, healing? No, that's a stupid idea. Keep on with the damage. I think. That was decent. Yep, he's really going for the stress.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Okay, well, we knew that would happen. As long as he doesn't refuse to be healed. Good. That's something. Yep, and she's next. It's not good.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Okay, I think we need to worry less about healing and more
Act now. The reveling throne demands its portion.
just focus on damage. Big damage. Damage all day. God damn it. Yeah, focus on damage. All damage all the way. One damage. Fuck me blind. You too, sure. Everyone, one damage. Everyone, wear big woolly gloves, tie your hands together and hit with your offhand. Playing fucking amateur hour shit mittens here. Okay, well maybe you can at least stop her dying then, to go completely reverse on my strategy. Because it doesn't seem to pay off at all. Yep. Figured. marking would not be a bad idea for this guy then. To outdo the healing with damage. Unless we're just going to hit for ones, in which case it'll all be for naught. But, yeah, well, it'll be for one, but you know what I mean. God damn. 50% damage against marked. So that was a 1, but 50% turned it into a 5? I don't know. I'm not good with maths.
Now, the reveling throng demands
Shut up.
devotion.
I am acting. Every second of every day. Yeah. Come on. We can do this, I think. You can just stop hitting for piss all shit. I mean, granted, yeah, I'm noticing the massive damage debuffs everyone has, but still, that doesn't excuse hitting for 1. Unless it does, but you know. That's fine, we wanted to hit you anyway.
Continue the onslaught.
Just got a roundabout way of doing it.
Them all.
Ruby. He surrenders.
A cacophony of bloodthirsty
Oh.
delight. Praise well earned.
And that induces a heart attack in whoever's remaining. Oh. Interesting. That's good to know. Razor pin, only for the Hellion. That's good. And then those we already have, but they're good to have duplicates of, actually. Cool. Good game. Not bad. And it didn't glitch and bug out and crash and die, which is a nice bonus. Prestige, we're 5 out of 8 to our next level. Yeah, where we're at now, Novice 2, aren't we? I think. Oh, Mysterious Man now has a name. It didn't appear because it was in Russian. Or some Cyrillic language. Okay, well, cool. Good to know. Oh yeah, something really fucked up there then, because... Yeah, we only saw the flagellant, but he was supposedly trying to come in... No, was that him, or was that someone else? Because it's saying we killed the shield breaker. No, that must be him. We've only had 3 matches that have registered anyway. Interesting. Cool. What are we looking at for time? That's coming right on to about 3 hours, so that sounds pretty good to me as a place to leave it. Oh cool, I got my first spam bot in the chat. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Want to become famous? Buy followers. Yeah, I'd rather not buy followers, I'd rather earn them, thanks. Huh. Well, I suppose that's a sign of moving up in the world when you start getting targeted by spam bots. Cool. Well, thanks for tuning in, if anyone did. Thanks if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube. this is the DLC. Pretty good, I think, overall. I like it. It's in keeping with the rest of the game. It adds a new dimension, swaps, like I say, changes some things up with the moves and stuff. Quite a few technical hitches we ran into, but as I say, I think that's somewhat to be expected with a indie game DLC that came out a day ago, you know. So, but yeah, it seems good. We may well come back to that. Yeah, got a new game on the horizon. I don't know if it'll be the next stream I do, or if I'll do one more of Darkest Dungeon. Either way, we won't abandon Darkest Dungeon. It will be here in the background for whenever we can't think of what to play. So, because it will be our long form background thing, which I mentioned before, but it's worth retelling. So yeah, thanks. Oh, there's a new outro, so that will be playing any second now. Thanks again for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I may or may not see you next time. Cheers. Bye.